y'all, just Queen Channeling back on here. I was sitting here doing some workouts on paper, and I did have something to say to everybody. Y'all that's got my chart, for the past few days or so, I've been looking at these numbers and everything. I've been looking at the chart itself and thinking about how can I pick out these numbers better off of this chart. So I can't explain to you how I figured this out. I just decided, let me just start adding up whatever fell the last draw. Whatever fell on the last draw. This is up for the people who's already got my chart. So if you have the chart, or if you haven't gotten it in mail yet, if you do have it on your phone, I'm gonna ask that you go and jot it down on a piece of paper. Just copy it down from the phone onto a piece of paper so you can see it real nice and big. So what I did was, like, I spent tonight, this is a good example, I spent tonight looking at Texas. I went back on Saturday night about 2 weeks ago. I started there first on Saturday night on the last draw that hit in Texas on pick 3. So I added up all three of those numbers together. Hold on, I don't even have it pulled up on, let me see if I can get it pulled back up here on my phone. I may have to use my phone here late, and I tell you, this is not good because it's so small I can't even hardly see it. Oh my gosh. But no, what I did was I added up these numbers, and I noticed that once I got my numbers added up, I came up with, this time I didn't take it all the way down to one number, even though I could have. I took it to, let me see something here. Yeah, I just want to see. I took it down to, 2 numbers. So that left me 2 numbers to look to see what it was close to. Now hold on just a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm finally getting this phone pulled up here for you. And I'm going to tell you exactly what number I started out with. Oh, good gosh. There I go, messing up again. Yeah. Alright. Let me go down to April. Alright. Yeah, so I started out with 523, which fell back on the 11th of April, and this was in Texas. And I tracked it all the way down to what fell last night, which was 065 in Texas. Okay? And I learned what I was doing. What I did was I added it just like this. I took that 523, I added 5 plus 2 plus 3, and that gave me 10. Alright, I had that all jotted down on a piece of paper. So underneath of that, I added what came out next and added it to that 10. What came out next was 056. So I added 0 plus 5 plus 6. That's 11. So I added 11 plus 10. Gave you 21. And of course I looked around 21 on the chart. And that's where I found the next number, which was 835. I added that together and added that to 21, where I got off of that, which was, let me see, 11 and 5, that's 16, 16 and 11 is 27. So that gave me 27. I looked around on the chart around 27, and I found 049, and that's what fell next was 049. Then I turned around again and I added 0 plus 4 plus 9 is 13. I added 13 to the 27, which gave me, hold on a minute, 40. Alright, then I looked around 40, and that brought me up to 911. And I just went on like that. Just add it all together and look around the number. Add it all together and look around the number that I find. And you know, it seemed like the more higher the number, the more easier it got. And when I got into 3-digit numbers with my adding, it made it even more easier. It's something you just have to try. If you have my chart, that is definitely something that you're going to have to try. It wasn't necessarily looking for the last 2 digits of the last draw and using the date. This is something whole totally different. But you know what? I'm actually picking out the hits. But the bad thing about it is that for those that don't have my chart, and you don't have nothing to go by, I mean, you need to contact me about the chart if you're interested in the chart. You can get numbers from me, whatever. I'm sorry that I cannot post numbers over the internet right now because, hey, first of all, it's not fair to the people who bought into the club. It's not fair to the regular people that I talk to on the phone. And not only that, the gaming commission seems to be watching people like me. They like to watch people like me because we know what we're doing. I've been studying this stuff for about 3 or 4 years now. And I've come a long way in that particular time, you know. I've gotten here now where I'm hitting pretty good on stuff. Now, I'm not a triple chaser. And, you know, the funny thing about this, with doing the adding the numbers, that's where I do see the doubles and the triples come out. I think, yeah, in here we came up on what fell on the 15th. This is in Texas now, okay? What fell on the 15th, it was, I'll go back to 188. I added that up and added to what I already had. And they gave me a 3-digit number. Then I got 779. Alright. And what I did when I got to 779, I looked at it and I said, well, that's kind of weird. And just to be playing, I was playing around 779. Anybody would know this. I was looking at the tri-families and the mirrors. So with the tri-family, I turned the 7s over and that gave me 4. And when I mirrored that 9, that also gave me 4. So we found out that 779 is also 444, and that's what hit next. And even when I came up on the 17th, when I got to the 714, which fell on the 17th during the day, I was actually able to pull out the 000, and it was relatively easy. So, but the thing is that you got to have the chart. I'm not over here just trying to sell charts or anything. What I am doing is I'm on here and I found an easier way to read the charts to help people out. You know, if you don't want to go out and spend a whole lot of money on playing and trying to guess and win at the lottery, this will cut your cost down on what you're spending while you're standing. So you go and spend maybe $2 or $3 versus $30, $40 like you used to spend. Hey, this chart is right on the money. Queen Chingling know what she's talking about. I did a workout for Texas. A lot of my Texas people, I've already sent it out to them. If you're in Texas and you do have the chart, how about hit me up? And if it's past the morning draw, I'll get you the number for the next draw. But I'm just trying to teach people that do have the chart, there is another way of picking out your number off that chart that I just discovered. Y'all ride along with me. Y'all are right along with me. If you're still looking at the chart, then hey, we in this together. And I'm gonna start hitting us some money. Because I keep studying this chart. I even still got the dollar hit over there, and you know what? It works just as well too. But I never give up. I never give up. I'm always trying to find a better way to get that number. And now we are kind of hitting pretty good now. I hit 3 in a row in Georgia the other day. Well, my prediction did. I'll put it to you like that. I hit all 3 morning well, was it day, night, and day, evening, and night for Georgia. And then the next day I turned around and I hit the evening and the night. I didn't hit the day. So, but the thing here now is what I did notice in this. The way I did it, it worked. It kind of got a little hard at one point. And then I noticed over the past few days, this is before I did what I did last night, that it seems like they change. They change in the order that they're going about picking out the numbers that they're going to put up for that day. I believe, yeah, it's all random, but there's still something else to it. You know it, and I know it. It's all computer picked. It's not just numbers just thrown out to the wind. I don't think so. Listen, this be Queen Ching-a-ling. Like I said, if you're interested in some numbers, hit me up today. Throw a little ching-ching in that cash app. You want a chart? Call me up. It's 803-849-9011. And no, I don't got the coronavirus. I just got a dry throat. Just eat a can of oysters a minute ago. This ain't good, too. But, just hit me back up on that cash app a little bit for some numbers, and I'll get them for you. Lord have mercy, I'm going to get me something to drink. It'll be Queen Ching-a-ling. Listen, y'all, I'm out of here. Ciao.